Good morning. I'm vlogging.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm making coffee.
Making coffee.
I'm about to have a breakfast skillet.
Whoa! That's a good breakfast.
900 calories, baby. Let's go.
I got a good night's sleep. We had some good tent sites. It rained a little bit while we were falling asleep. I think the majority of the night it wasn't raining. I remember waking up at like midnight to go to the bathroom and it was fine. So hopefully this is the day it stops raining and some things can dry off because my socks are soaked, my shoes are soaked. Actually, those are probably gonna be soaked the whole rest of the hike just because of the amount of river crossings and how wet the trail is. But yeah, my outfit's still wet. My phone is still water damaged. Because it detects moisture in the USB port, it won't let me charge it. So I haven't charged it in like 2 days and it's at 41%. So I'm really only opening it to look at far out and that's it. I'm gonna try to do my vlogging on the GoPro, so I'm happy I have this. Also, the chipmunks here last night were absolutely crazy, and going in the far out comments, people are also making really funny comments about how just loud the chipmunks are. I don't think, they didn't keep me up all night. If anything, they were just kind of loud this morning while I was packing up, but it was entertaining. Haven't seen that in a couple days. I think we are approaching the river that everyone's been warning us about. The lady today said she butt scooted across a log. Someone in the far out comments said that they were 6 feet tall and it went up to their belly button. Someone else said it took them an hour to figure out, but I feel like I've seen worse.
Yeah. It'll be okay. Whoa, it is dust.
Yeah, it's hard having your feet in the water while you're doing that. We made it look easier.
Huh?
Yeah. We both successfully crossed what I think is going to be the toughest river crossing of the 100-mile wilderness. So I was able to kind of walk in the river about a third of the way down that log, and then I hopped on that log, 1 foot on either side. I still have my trekking poles in my hand. I had my feet behind me also wrapped around the log because I couldn't put my feet, like I couldn't let my feet dangle in the river because the river was going so tough that I feel like that was just gonna like pull me off the log. But what'd you say? It took me like maybe less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes to scooch along the log, and then Cody went after me and he hopped a lot faster. But he had put his trekking poles away, so he at least had 2 hands to do it. That was fun. There was another northbound through hiker there who was waiting for his friend to catch up so that they could cross that together, but he was helpful. He had like a stick ready to help save me if anything were to happen. So I don't know, I think that was a fun part of the day. Now we have 3 miles until a shelter and we'll stop and have lunch there. And I loved reading the far out comments because people are saying that it has the best, coldest water of the whole trail. So I'm excited to experience that for myself. Someone even said it was like the fountain of youth.
This is like this slime.
There it it is. The top is cut off in the cloud, but you can see the bottom of it.
The buttery pancakes.
Yeah. Right. One more quick view of Katahdin. And now I think the lean-to is just half a mile up, so have some lunch there. So the spring, the water's literally just coming up from the ground, and you can see the sand bubbling, and it is really cold. And it's also really clear. So this is the water I just collected from it. But I was a little hesitant at first because there are so many signs about like filter your water, you don't know what's in it, like water hazards. But I think that's because so many people just drink this water without filtering it. So the ATC put up some signs. How's it taste? Oh, did you taste it yet?
Not yet.
All right, let's do a little taste test. It is really nice.
Chilly.
Yeah, really cold. This was the shelter we just took our break at. Pretty nice. We each had our own little bench to sit on. I had a variety of things. Started with the beef jerky, fruit gummies. I had a Gushers, as well as the fruit gummies. And then I also had one of those giant protein cookies from Lenny and Larry's, and then some peanut butter. I think that's all the snacks I had. Our next stop today is going to be our food drop. So we had organized something with the 100-mile Wilderness Inn. We left about 2 to 3 days of food with her. She was going to drive it to Joe Mary Road for us so we can pick it up this evening. So I didn't really care what I ate. I could eat anything in my food bag because I knew it was going to be replaced by tonight.
Whoa. It's already deep.
It gets deep. It doesn't look like it's flowing too fast. It does get deep.
I'll put my train poles in my hand.
Show the sausages.
No, I'll have a water.
Good? So after like 17 miles of hiking, we get to Joe Mary Road, and there's trail magic, which I didn't expect in the 100-mile wilderness, but Bigfoot was there. We had all these snacks. I had an eclair, I had some pumpkin bread, I had a Coke, and then I thought we were good, but then he brought out dinner. And we made some chicken sausages, and I had another Coke, and then I had a bag of chips, and it just like, I ate so much, and it was awesome. And then this is also the road where we scheduled our food drop with the 100-mile Wilderness Inn. So we got our bags of food from that box right there. So we're gonna reload our food bags. They're extra full. Extra full. I even packed out some stuff from the Trail Magic too, so I have like a chocolate pudding. This might be enough food for me for the whole rest of my AT. We'll see. I think I can make it work because I only have, I want to say 130 miles left of the whole AT, and I can do this quick.
Wow. Oh.
We have less than 1 mile until the Cooper Brook lean-to. I think that's the name of it. And we have 9 minutes until sunset. We were making good time, but we did spend, I want to say, almost an hour and a half at that Trail Magic earlier. But 100% worth it. That's probably the only Trail Magic we're going to get in Maine. And Bigfoot had so many cool stories, and he's lived a lot of life, so it's cool sitting down, chatting with him. And I still think we're going to get to the shelter. with a little bit of light because we're close and still gonna get a lot of time to sleep and re-energize before tomorrow, which will be another big day. Stocking up at the last water source before the shelter, so that way when I wake up in my tent tomorrow morning, I can just make my shake, make my little caffeine drink, and be good to go.